Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. Are you ready?
Just bring it! Woo! And that's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line. Woo! Just bring it!
Your favorite time of the week. Once again, we are back. Another edition of the Asylum. And I'm joined by my co-host to my left.
Hey, the brother man with the master plan, Brother Cam.
Seth, is your mic on?
Here's Sephiroth. You know what, Kwest? I just want to say that intro song is phenomenal.
It's a banger.
It is a banger. It's a banger. Absolutely. The person, phenomenal. One of the best things I've ever heard in my life.
Who made that?
I actually made that. Well, I don't know. I got it from a guy who made it. I know a guy who knows a guy. But anyway, I have a special guest with us tonight here on the Asylum. He is... You want to say your name? You want me to say it?
No, I want you to say my name.
Oh, shit.
He is... L Light Up Smurf. Your number one contender for whatever. I don't know.
What in the world? Try that again.
We got Chief Jango with us. How you doing today?
I'm alive, man. I'm alive.
Yeah,
I'm alive.
Come a long way. It's good to have you on the show. We've been wanting to have you on the show for a while.
Mm-hmm. It's been hard to get up here, bro.
Yeah. Cam?
What? Did I miss a cue? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I also didn't get an invite.
What's up, brother?
Mr. Kwest, I didn't get an invite up here for the longest time.
Well, I invited you.
I didn't even know the Asylum was really a thing up until like a month ago.
Stop it. I invited you the last time I saw you.
No, yeah, that was like a week ago. About a week ago.
Well,
you're here now, so
I'm happy to be here.
that's all that matters.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, you and Brother Cam over there, y'all got history, right?
yeah.
A tidbit.
A little bit.
Tidbit.
You know, he was outside when I was the cow.
I was. I witnessed this.
No. We essentially the scene down here. We broke into the scene down here together.
Been running it ever since.
You know, just going at it, man. Him
running the roads.
Him
beating people
Drew,
up.
Him, Drew Hood, and myself.
Three brothers.
Yeah, you know, we had a fun time. We still keep that bond today. It's pretty cool that we can do that. So yeah,
it's magical when you can make friends through wrestling. That you manage to be able to keep
unbreakable bond.
You don't find many of them.
Yeah.
Quest, you got any friends in the business?
Not a one.
Damn.
No, not a damn one.
No friends in the industry?
Not one. Especially individually, I came up in this thing with from the very beginning. No friends at all.
Wow. What?
Sad.
Damn.
You know, Mr. Commissioner, he is the original, one of the first ex-WWE rosters back in the 1960s or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't
you
even
were
matter.
wrestling with Abe Lincoln, right?
Yeah. We was hunting vampires together.
Yeah.
But, none of that matters because...
And you know what? They put your picture up in the colored locker room. So
yeah.
You know, I appreciate that. We appreciate everything you've done for us here.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it because we know somebody who doesn't.
And that would be?
Say his name.
No.
Oh, shit. I'll go in Sephiroth mode.
Nah, no. Yeah.
But they already know who we're talking to and about. So, anyway, Chief Jango.
Yes, sir.
I got to remember that. It's Chief Jango now because it's...
There's a title now.
Oh, that's what
title.
it is. Okay.
Yeah, why Chief? It's been so long. What's going on?
Because Tommy, that's a regular name, but Chief, you lead something. I'm the lead.
What are you leading?
The tribe, obviously.
The tribe of what?
Why are you asking so many questions?
Fuck.
Why do you want to know so many questions about my tribe?
I mean, we want to know who you are. You know, the asylum, all the inmates, they want to know.
The inmates of the asylum.
Yeah.
The inmates. Aren't the inmates here with us?
No, they're watching at home.
They're not the inmates?
Them for doing that.
They're not the inmates. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing about Mr. Chief Jango. He's looked like one of them that when he's taking the shit, he touched the water. Splash.
Listen.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
That's only because he ain't got but 3 feet legs. He's sitting in the water.
Man.
You see he's in a high stool.
It's because I'm the tallest man in the room.
In a high
You
chair.
had to get a new chair for me.
Right. In a high chair.
And you can see me.
Right.
Right? You can see me in the frame.
Right.
You see me?
Everybody else, you couldn't see them, really. They low down. Gotta see me because I'm tall, bro. Why are you hating?
You got the lowdown.
Why you came onto this podcast, you invited me on, apparently. and you just want to instigate and hate. Why do you do this, Mr. Quest?
No.
Mr. Quest.
No.
Mr. Quest,
Understand, on my show, I keep it 100. I see what everybody else sees already. That's all. I just state the obvious.
The obvious is that you're hating.
No, the obvious is like this, like
scared the shit out of me just now.
You know, it's like these two over there.
What?
One sophisticated and one just eat for the streets.
Which one's which?
Hey, you look at it. Take a look. You can tell. You can tell who's who.
What y'all think, inmates? Which one's which?
Don't call me inmate, bitch.
I didn't call you an inmate. We signified that y'all weren't the inmates.
In the asylum, he's actually a patient.
What?
Why y'all look at each other in unison? You know what I just look at each. You know what? I know why, but we're not even gonna get into it. Look at him. Oh man, boy, you guys are something else. Yeah,
they had secrets over there.
Oh, Quest. Oh. Why are you doing this to me?
What the hell was that? Oh, Quest. What the hell was that?
Well, Sephiroth, I appreciate you being here and taking this seriously.
I'm sorry. Sephiroth got the antics of a Vegas showgirl. Of the 80s. He gonna start smoking. I feel so good today. I can't believe it. I'm sorry.
This is a great team of professionals.
Professionals. I say that all the time too. I say it, Chief.
You're the biggest pro out of all of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Jango.
Yes, sir.
What's been going on with you lately, you know?
What's been going on? I've been running these roads. I've been beating people up. And I've been training people at the same time. I've been training people to beat people up.
Outstanding. Well, listen, I got a question I've been wanting to ask you. Like, how is it being the first albino wrestler in the Indies? I mean, do they?
Quest.
Can't say the word.
Before I came on the show, you told me that I could not use the word albino. I don't know why. But then you called me the albino.
No, you asked me, could you talk about being the first
Remember
albino?
we were just talking about the disrespect?
You said you was going to be
You
the
went
first.
right back to the disrespect.
I just asked the question.
That was an insult.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you. I meant little person.
I'm 6'7". I want you to address me as such.
Six what?
Shit.
7. 6
Yeah.
feet, 7 inches tall.
Yeah, and I'm a white man named Roy.
Hello, Roy.
Man, shut your ass up, bro. You know, the funny thing is, I'll give you that. I will say, because of your wit and being able to use your height to your advantage, you've definitely borrowed and made an impact here in the North and South Carolina scene. So.
I've tried my best to. I had to find a different way to.
So now tell me, when people give you chest chops, do they leave their fingerprints on your chest? Like, is it just?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, how long does it stay? A week? 2 weeks? A month?
Like 4 days. Do you like 2 skin tones like lighter than me, bro? If I chopped you in the chest, it'd look exactly the same.
Bro, we squeeze your belly, you light up like a glowworm.
And if I slap your belly, you turn pink, bro.
We are not the same.
We are the same. We bleed the same.
Listen, if we got pulled over by the cops, I guarantee you I'll have this not have the same outcome that you would have.
I believe we would.
No. You have your privilege gone.
I believe we would both not enjoy what would happen after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Asylum, another episode that we watch Cam Jackson over there getting deeper and deeper into the seats.
I'm good.
You know, we're going to talk about Cam Jackson with those shades on, you know.
I always wear the shades on.
He always wears the shades, ladies and gentlemen.
Always.
Always.
Even in the sunlight.
Yeah, and he, you know.
I can't imagine that's great for his eyesight.
Fuck you. hell, my eyesight got to do with anybody at home.
What? I just said the sunglasses.
You know, don't bring up my damn eyesight to these people. Get them thinking on some bullshit.
I was just talking
Well, you
about,
know, yeah, Cameron wears glasses. He can't see too well. Yeah, he spent most of his childhood staring at the sun for some reason. I don't know. What the
He pulled the
heck?
Stevie Wonder method.
Right? What the hell?
well, Sephiroth, you looking mighty intelligent today for.
I like the glasses.
Yeah, mighty intelligent today.
Are those
So,
prescription?
I'm just trying to keep myself from using certain words today. And, you know.
He feels so good today. The way he puffed the cigarette don't help.
Okay, I'll be talking about me. Look at him. Got that long ass ash.
How long you gonna let that run?
Surprised he ain't got the little holder for it.
Oh, I'm talking about me. He probably won't talk and have a whole sentence with it in his mouth. Won't drop one ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look here, right here, ma.
Hey, man.
Our producer's falling asleep.
Who?
Rudy.
Who the is Rudy?
That's the executive producer. Even I met him, Kwest. You need to meet your employees, bro.
Yo.
You need to meet. You know, that's the thing about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's great.
He knew everyone's name, from the water boy to the person who washed his jockstrap.
Exactly. And he was signing autographs for all of them, too.
At
Quest, would
least
you do that
that's
for your
all-
people?
Yeah, would you do that for your people?
Would you do that for Mr. Rudy out there?
I don't even know who the fuck Rudy is.
Wow. You just want to disrespect everybody today.
Listen,
What is your problem,
listen, I
Quest?
promise you.
What is your problem?
I walked through here and I spoke to every damn body. I promise you, Rudy ain't said one fucking word all day.
Wow.
I promise you that. I don't even know who Rudy is.
He had like 4 conversations with you.
Rudy has the personality of Sheila that's in there with you.
Oh.
Turn around and say hey to Sheila. See what she says. Go ahead. Say hey.
Hey, Sheila.
And then look at that. What did she say?
You should look
Not
at
a damn
she
thing.
got-
Actually, she is talking to me.
Hey, Sheila got some nice titties, too.
Oh, boy.
Sheila definitely got some nice titties. That's the one thing I love about working at the ward. You get
Oh. Is that what y'all be doing?
Hey,
well, Quest, why did you wake up and want to be disrespectful today?
What are you talking about?
You've been disrespectful to me,
Did you take
to
the wrong
Cameron,
Really?
Did you
to
take the
Rudy.
Did you take the wrong medication?
I think he did.
Really? I've been disrespectful.
Absolutely.
I swear, I wish you people could see.
You people.
I wish you people would have seen what was going on pre-taping. You know what I'm saying?
Now the inmates. Now you want to get to them and disrespect them and call them you people. What do you mean, you people? Do you know what? That's hurtful. I want you to apologize to the inmates, to Cam, to Sephiroth, to Rudy, to me.
Jango, I just asked you a question. Listen, why I can't get a straight answer from you?
Why do you want to hate on everything I do? Why do you want to hate on me living, bro?
I just want to I want to know your thoughts. People want to know. People out there in the Asylum, they want to know.
What do they want to know?
They want to know, what is it like being the first albino little person?
People, don't listen to this man and his trickery and gaslighting. He don't even know his employees. Rudy out there, he's starving. And you don't even want to feed him. Quest.
Listen,
I want you to do better by your people.
Listen, I want to do better by people, and I be trying to. I be trying to have my man do better. Like, look at him. Look at my man over there. Look at him.
Yeah, actually.
You know,
Rudy is out, the executive producer.
but speaking of knowing my employees, I'm still trying to look. Bob won't return my phone calls.
Well, tell Bob to give me a call.
You know, Bob left last week. How am I tell him to get a call? He won't answer my call. I can't talk to Bob.
Send him a text.
Bob, listen, when Bob left last week,
text.
Bob left out of here last week. And
If
the
you
first
tell him
thing he said, he pointed at Seth. He said, he pointed at Cam. He pointed at me. And all I heard was tires screeching in the parking lot, and he was out. That's all I heard.
He's leaving a big part of that. Bob had a word at the end of that with all of us as well.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
I don't think you would know that word, though.
This is insane.
You would know that word,
Quest, how many people have you disrespected in the last week and a half?
He said, fuck you, people.
They ain't had nothing to do with me.
What? It's your show?
Yeah, but they ain't had nothing to do with me.
Yes. Hey, it's your show. You run this, apparently. Apparently, you're supposed
Bob
to
wasn't
run.
having it.
Hey,
Bob wasn't having it.
Quest, you still got those chips over there?
That was a fat move.
Yeah.
All right, people, this is what we call a fat move.
Oh my God, you're not supposed to let the insiders on the air. So for the last few years, me and KJ have deciphered things in history as fat moves.
Yes, fat move.
That was a fat move, but come on, you ain't supposed to do that shit on air. Was
I just supposed to ignore it?
I'm sorry.
Was I supposed to just, I didn't hear that, guys. And then you're going to be eating the chips into the mic.
No, I won't.
I'll
move the mic away from my
It's going to be a double
face.
fat move.
I'll crush you with them chips.
What?
So I throw you in the bag and suffocate you.
Y'all hear that, people? Quest, you letting your people disrespect me, too?
Hey, the inmate's been running the asylum for the last 3 weeks.
You need to get this cat. You need to get this cat out of here.
The cat's not in there.
Wait, what?
Cat's over there by you, Cam.
What?
I seen
Cool.
him.
Cat's cool.
Say get the cat out of it. What?
Yeah, but could I get some of them chips though?
Y'all see, people? Y'all see?
What did Bob say? Bob?
Quest, you
Really
don't eat
helped
all
me
your
out.
chips. I want you to know that.
Oh my God.
You know, Quest, I actually tell the people the interesting stories about these masks that you've traveled across the world to collect.
I want to know, Quest. Who did you disrespect to get those?
All these masks are just people. I can't really say and speak on that because I refuse to incriminate myself.
Wow.
On the whereabouts of the bodies that belong to these masks. So I really can't. I can't really speak on them. But they're just,
What an incredible revelation.
They're originals.
As he travels to the country and the world to scout talent for XWW, he hunts these mass down of his favorite rosters and wrestlers and collect them. It's pretty intriguing.
What about the black one? The black and red one. What was his name?
He was not one of my victims. I mean, he was. I didn't have nothing to do with that one. I didn't have nothing to do with that one.
Then how did you procure it? Do you know what that word means?
He was like a cat. He showed up and just never went away. He's been there.
The mask of the person.
It's a person under there.
I assume it belonged to a person.
Well, hey, I refuse to answer any questions on the fact that it may incriminate me.
Okay, Keefy D. Speaking of which, Quest, have you heard about Keefy D?
I have no idea who that is.
He's the man that killed Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
They done caught him. He's been talking about it for like the last 10 years or so.
Oh, yeah. Did Rudy have anything to do with that?
I don't know. I think he slept through it.
Listen, I know one thing. If I've done any crime or something, I would want Rudy there. If I had somebody had to be there, it had to be Rudy.
Because he ain't going to say a damn thing.
Not a damn thing.
You know, shouldn't I call that dude a liar?
I feel that.
That he's not the killer. He said he knows who the killer was.
Yeah, that's nice. Speaking of Suge Knight, pass those chips over here.
You were still on these damn chips?
Yeah, motherfucker, I didn't get them before.
Because he's fat. We talked about
your mama's fat, motherfucker. You come in here talking all that shit.
What you said.
Hey,
come in here talking.
I'm telling her, she gonna be able to see this.
Half of them fat boy.
Fuck y'all.
Because I know you have nothing to go back with.
You gonna eat all of it?
I probably weigh less on this fucking show.
Hey, producer, can you do me a huge favor? In my room, on top of my dresser, is a Moonbox can.
In his room, like we're actually in his room.
In the nether void?
Like we're in his room. So you just walk the little portal, huh? Really? You just gonna eat the chips and
that's
lay
his
back
cell.
and chill,
He's
right?
talking about his cell.
Really?
Talking to the mic while I'm eating the chips.
Because he's respectful.
I can't talk to. What the fuck you say?
Listen, I tell you
He's
what.
respectful.
I tell you what. I'm
Question.
gonna talk to the board. There's gonna be some changes around here. I tell you that.
I think I should run this show.
Whoa.
I think I should run this show.
You know,
Because that boy said pause.
I wouldn't disrespect my guest on the show.
I think we should try it out. Why don't you get in the booth, Quest, and have KJ get on behind the desk and see how this goes.
His knees don't work like that.
Well, I can let y'all know why. Right now. See right there? See, they say hosted by Kwest. It don't say hosted by Chief Jango.
I mean, we can change that.
I'm just saying, no.
We can change that.
No, that ain't happening.
You
saw it.
No, hold on.
You saw it.
Hold on. You've been disrespecting people and talking all this noise and sending Bob away. I think Bob might come back if I run it.
Listen.
I like Bob. I met Bob once.
Since we're talking about disrespect, then,
Is it possible for you to shut the fuck up for 10 seconds?
No.
Yeah, I figured that.
No.
It's kind of nice to.
You
usually always used on me.
stuck-up, snot-nosed, giant twerp, scumbag, fuckface, dickhead, asshole!
Disrespect. From the second I got on the show.
It's called descriptive paragraphs.
You are arrogant, hot-tempered, entirely too bold.
So, I mean, there it is.
The last one may be true. The other ones, no.
No, it's definitely all true.
No.
Everybody, I want y'all to take a look at our co-host over here. Look at him.
Eating chips.
Pillar of television.
Can you zoom in?
Are you going to talk about your other?
Oh, yeah. He's definitely going to get a Zoom. Definitely.
Zoom in on while he's eating the chip?
Yeah, that's if we can get in touch with Bob. I don't know.
I can get in touch with him.
Bob might be like,
I got connections, Quest.
The worst part is that brother thought I was asleep just now.
I was Bob's.
No, I definitely think you're asleep.
Oh, well,
I know you're something else. You something else.
You are something else.
You are something else.
Oh, was something else. You know that.
But hey, all right, let's get into some topics. All right, we was talking about this a little bit last week, but we're gonna get into something. We're gonna get to the same thing. Last week we asked simply who was the better wrestler, and we took two wrestlers. We put them under three categories: mic work, wrestling skills, and actually character all together. You know, so let's talk about this week. Let's talk about two legends. All right,
legends.
Yeah, let's talk about
Ric
Ric Flair versus Dusty Rhodes. Man, now this one here to me is a hard one.
So what were the parameters again?
Parameter was first mic work.
Okay, mic work.
Now, I'm definitely without a doubt I have to give this to Ric Flair. But that's just not that. That's not saying anything bad on Dusty, because Dusty was a hell of a promo. You know, Dusty could give a hell of a promo, but when you're talking about the charisma, Flair was it. Like top 3 of all time in promotions, if not the top. What say you, Cam?
Quest, get your showing.
All right, what say you, Jango?
This is a real hard one. Honestly, in my opinion, I'd almost have him tied.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
I'd have him tied for promo work.
Really?
I'd probably give Dusty the edge.
Wow.
I think Dusty gives people more promos that they could believe in, more of the regular people, because a regular person isn't going to necessarily relate to a Ric Flair promo where he's talking about Rolexes and alligator shoes. But
I think that was the whole point of his character.
We're not talking about the character right now.
But okay,
this is just my opinion.
Hey,
why are you arguing with me?
I didn't argue with you.
Damn.
Listen, Napoleon.
That went far.
Listen, Napoleon.
It's
called a debate.
Me.
It's called a debate. I didn't say anything about your opinion. I respect your opinion.
Did I interrupt your opinion? Did I disrespect you?
No, all right. You know what? This right here is what's disrespect. Sephiroth. What say you?
Well, you know that Ric Flair drip make it go woo.
That is true. I don't know any rappers made a song with Dusty Rhodes, but
what does that have to do with promo work?
oh, Jango, I didn't know you were still there. Proceed. What?
Wow. Okay, Quest.
All right, so let's talk about wrestling skills. Again, both great workers, performers, but hands down, that goes to Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Ric Flair it is.
I'd agree.
All right, and so now we come up to the last point, which is character. Oh, jeez. With me, I think they're about even on that. Because like the point you brought up earlier, you got Ric Flair, the, limo driving, jet flying, limousine, all that. That character was up there. He was the above the average standard, But then on the flip side, when you have the son of a plumber, the American dream, if you will, that character, he really embodied that of the blue collar worker and just the normal people. And they're like, yo, they want to see, which is why I think this rivalry is one of the best in history as well. Okay?
I think Flair is a better in-ring performer. And I think Flair is the all-around better character. I think he checks all 3 boxes. But if there's a perfect guy to have on the other side of that, it's Dusty Rhodes. Like, you know, it's that by that's not a slight to Dusty. To be honest, that's probably more of a credit to Dusty.
Absolutely,
because Dusty made Flair and all that. You know what I mean? So that's where I stand on that. But you know, both guys in general are, you know, they are who they are. Both of them on the same card as Eyes on the show, point blank. Asses and seats.
Absolutely. So
Definitely Rick. Oh, now, like I said, he checked all 3 boxes on that. You know, that's no knock on Dusty. Like he said, if it was right next to him, it would be him. He had the charisma as well, you know, especially being a big guy, moving around like he did. But, you know, the nature boy, man. He invented cheating being cool.
right. Well, all right. Let's stay on the topic and let's bring up 2 more.
The dirtiest
Who's
player.
next?
Who's the better wrestler? Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan. Cam, you lead us off with this one. Mic work.
I think mic work. I think a Randy Savage promo is definitely more standout than a Hulk Hogan promo. That's not to say a Hulk Hogan promo wasn't good. It was just mainstream manufactured. So once you heard one Hulk Hogan promo, you kind of heard them all. Macho Man kind of had that spin on it, so I'm gonna give that to Macho Man. He had a lot of art to his. He used his tone of voice as his talking and delivery gimmick in the promo, you know, and that was fire.
Right. And what's funny about him, like his promos was just top. And he actually became that character, you know, because like I can't remember where it was. I can't remember what it was. It was a documentary a long time ago, and they was talking about how he actually, like his brothers was talking about, like, yo, he actually, that voice became his real voice. Like he just automatically became Macho Man, not just in the ring and on TV, but in real life. Like he embodied that character and became it. So it's kind of hard.
That's like Ric Flair as well.
Yeah. But it's like it's hard to.
He's like a larger than life character.
Right. And his promos was all like, but when you become your character and you know you live your life as that character, it sort of comes off so easy to do a promo about that character on the mic work because there's no differentiating between, all right, the real me and this me. It's just me. And I think that's why his promos came off so.
You can really say that about both of them, though. Because Hulk Hogan, he would pretend that Hulk Hogan was really him. He wasn't ever Terry to nobody.
Yeah, but Hogan he wasn't Hogan. He was the.
I mean, and
he
also
was
like,
always the say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and that man was just stuck with steroids.
I don't personally like him, but that's the promo that drew the most at the time.
I mean, it was marketed that way, but
if it was it's one that worked apparently.
Yeah, but I got to get at the Macho.
I mean, I prefer Macho. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, with those points that were made, you can say that about both.
All right, so let's talk about wrestling skills.
Macho had more classics, hands down. Now, when it's, like I said, the wrestling skill, again, that is kind of, you know, you can really only base that off their WWE runs collectively. And like I said, Macho had more matches to remember, but Hogan had more moments to remember. So it depends on how you look at that. When I'm talking about the better professional wrestler, I'm going to go with Macho Man. But like I said, let's not discredit, you know, business was on Hogan's back for years, so there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and I think he was actually just marketing the right way at this time. I mean, the guy is what 6'7"
At the time he was.
Body like a Greek god, the blonde hair, and he was pushed that way. And then back in the days, it was a cartoony era, you know what I mean? And he pushed for the kids. They had a cartoon actually and all that stuff, so it was there. But when we talk about the wrestling skills, Macho Man was to me, my personal opinion, a better wrestler. Hogan had 3 moves: a body slam, a Hulk up punch, and the leg drop. And for a long time, I was like, that's all he do, just those 3 moves. And someone always told me, like, go look at his matches when he was over in Japan, which I did. I looked it up.
It's one match that they talk about.
Huh?
It's one match that they talk about, and he does an enziguri, and that's all that's different.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I saw a couple. Now, there's a couple that he did more than what he did at WWE, and over here in the U.S., he did do more, which shocked me altogether. I was like, okay, well, damn, he does have a little bit of a move set, but it wasn't that far, far from what he did. He says he's got 3 moves here. He probably had 6.
In that time, he didn't need it.
Right.
In that time,
and his size, right. And his size and what they pushed, you're right, you don't need it. And in wrestling, when you preserve yourself, it is that. But when we're looking at the criteria, we're looking at the criteria, these 3 things, and we're talking about wrestling skills, mine goes to Macho.
Mine goes to Macho as well. I think he's in the ring. I think he's head and shoulders above Hulk Hogan as far as telling a story. Not necessarily making the moments in the story, but having a full story made out in a match where it could translate to just about any crowd. I think Macho.
So?
Same here. I give that to Macho.
Now, here's the one. And when you're talking about character, like we just spoke on, Hogan was pushed. He was that look. He was about it like he was the top man and all that. His character was more over than Macho. And I just think that's because of the marketing and how they pushed him. But if you was asking me the question, me personally, I think Macho's character was over because, like I said, he was just...
It was authentic.
Right.
But before I answer this, I'm going to say, at that time frame, you got to understand, I don't want to slight Hogan too much. That's when they found out kids is the way, point blank.
Right.
That's somebody kids can look up to. And that being the first of its kind, Hogan, being the first of its kind. Before then, it was about the serious wrestler. This was the first gimmick that, it blew up. It straight up blew up.
Right.
There's no Macho Man without a Hogan. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this is what I'm going to say. If I'm looking long term, if we're looking full blown career wise, the better character is Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we're looking at that time period, the better character is Macho Man Randy Savage.
Right.
That's how you look at it. But if we're looking full career wise, only one man, Hulk Hogan was the first to do a heel turn, keep the same character, and be the shit again.
Yeah.
With the NWO. He was the first ever. Right. And all the polarizing figures have done it since him.
Macho Man kind of did that.
Yeah, but Hogan did it first. It was like...
Macho Man, he had turned heel and face during the 80s.
Yeah, but at that time...
Macho Man.
But he's still under Hogan.
It wasn't a completely different character shift.
And I gave him that. at that time period. I just gave him that.
It wasn't a complete character shift, but I think
we talking full career wise. That ain't got shit on Hogan. That ain't his shit on Hogan.
As career wise, absolutely not. And that's why my opinion went with Stone Cold on the mic skills last week because. Yeah, at that moment in action, The Rock would kill it, but there's, Stone Cold had way more
long term.
It was long term. It was longevity, and so I did, who would you give it to? You know what I'm saying? So that's like that. Hogan, longevity of his career, being on top and being like, everyone's shadowing under Hogan. I mean, he changed the industry. He created wrestlers interacting with the crowd. That was Hogan.
All I'm gonna say is that Randy Savage was in Spider-Man. He was able to play basically Macho Man. And when Hulk Hogan was in his movie with Rocky,
Hulk Hogan was in Rocky.
Yeah, but he
started it.
He didn't play Hulk Hogan.
And it was
he played Thunder Lips.
And it was a nanny.
Yeah.
He played Thunder Lips. He didn't play under the guise of what Hulk Hogan was.
Yeah, and he was.
But that wasn't his first movie.
Also, he got fired for that. Hulk Hogan got fired for doing Rocky. Did y'all know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he got fired for doing Rocky.
I know his favorite wrestler played the Tooth Fairy.
I don't like his favorite wrestler.
I don't
like
either.
you neither.
I don't like.
So, what has your favorite wrestler ever done that compares to what the man John Cena has?
Oh my God!
Wait, John Cena's your favorite?
No, John Cena's not my favorite wrestler.
No, if
I'm talking about.
I was comparing.
Actually, believe it or not, John Cena doesn't get to thrive without my favorite wrestler. John Cena doesn't get to do what he's doing now.
That's only like 2 of his WrestleManias.
What are you talking about? He doesn't get to thrive right now in his life doing what he does right now without my favorite wrestler. My favorite wrestler doesn't get to do that without Hulk Hogan. So that brings this whole thing full circle.
No, it's not because of Hulk Hogan. More so because of Roddy Piper.
Yeah, it's because of Hulk Hogan.
Because of Thunder Lips?
It's because of Hulk Hogan. Give that man his credit. It's 2023. Give that man his credit.
There was better wrestlers in movies before him.
Yeah, but there was none shattering records. That man was the first superstar.
It was in Rocky 4.
That was the first superstar.
It was one of the greatest movies, or Rocky 3, one of the greatest movies of all time.
Okay, yeah, and he contributed. Give that man his flowers, man.
It could have been any wrestler.
Oh my God, yeah, but you can say that about anything at any time period ever.
No, you're not going to tell me that Hulk Hogan contributed so much to Rocky 3. We're not going to say that.
He contributed his part.
No, he didn't contribute to Rocky 3, but he contributed to wrestlers crossing over.
That's what
into
I'm not saying he didn't.
What? He was the first to do it.
I said I'm not saying he didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying he's not the first.
What?
He's the first with a name. He's the first, like
Roddy Piper, Terry Funk, they both did this.
But
right, they did it.
He had more pull.
Those movies came after.
He wasn't even at his biggest when Rocky 3 came out.
Oh my goodness.
Are we talking about the same person?
Right, as I'm saying. What are we even talking about? Are you just trying to discredit him for the sake of discrediting him,
or? I'm not discrediting him. I'm just saying he's not the first.
Okay.
That's the boy. Y'all said he was the first. I said he's not the first.
Who's the first?
But on that level, on that level, he is the first.
On what level?
Worldwide, mainstream, box office.
Are these other movies that they were in, were they not big level? Was Roadhouse not top level?
You're talking about movies that came after.
There were. What's the one movie that Roddy Piper was in?
He was in They. He was in. Well, They was the only one that actually.
He was in that one other one. What the fuck is it called?
I'm just saying, how many people right now are sitting up talking about Roddy Piper on their podcast? No disrespect, rest his soul.
I mean, somebody probably is. There's a lot of podcasts out there.
Not in this slide. Nobody's ever talked about Roddy Piper on the scale
I was
of,
just
on the scale
using
of
him
Hulk
for.
Hogan.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not sitting there kissing the ground Hogan walks on. You said.
I said.
What
he
you said.
First.
You asked me what is my favorite wrestler done on the scale of John Cena, and I said John Cena doesn't get to do what he does without my favorite wrestler, which doesn't get to do what he does without Hulk Hogan. And I was just supplying you facts to back that up. You went on this whole discredit the Hulkster tirade.
How did I discredit Hulk by saying that he wasn't the first?
Who was the first?
I done said like 3 different names that were in movies.
Okay, all right. What are you trying to say? He wasn't the only one?
What?
Are you trying to say he wasn't the only one wrestler that went to movies?
I mean, yeah.
Because you keep saying the first, and I'm trying to say
like
who was the first if it wasn't Hogan.
Around then, he wasn't the only one getting movie roles.
You know what? Let's.
Hey, Thunder, baby.
What?
We're gonna do this because we can do this nowadays. We're gonna Google.
First wrestler in a movie.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This is what Rudy should be up for. We should have had him doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
But
you're right.
it could be that. It could be fucking General George Hackenschmidt. Nobody cares. Nobody did it on the level of Hulk Hogan first. Is what I'm saying.
What? The first part is why are you putting in there first? Just no one did it on the same level as Hulk Hogan at the time.
That's what I was saying the whole time. But you said, but he wasn't the first one. You asking me why am I putting in there first? You made this whole thing
You can't
a
say
big
it,
deal.
He was the first. He wasn't the first.
On that level, he was.
He just did it the biggest.
That's what. He was the first to do it the biggest. Okay, is that better words? I'm saying that. That's exactly what I've been saying the whole time. On that level, he's the first to do it.
Okay.
And well, I'm the type of person that will admit when I'm wrong. KJ, you were right. Roddy Piper was the first in the movie.
I never said he wasn't.
No, I did. I said he wasn't.
Oh.
I said Hogan was the first, but it was Piper. But I'm with you. Nobody knows about it. Nobody's talking about that.
They did it at the time. They were Roddy Piper in the damn movie.
When Hogan did it, because his character was already a larger than life guy.
He wasn't.
He was 6'7", and plus he was on the movie Piper did wasn't a 5-star movie. It wasn't one of the box office hits. But now you got Hogan that is in a box. He's in a successful franchise.
Yeah.
Rocky, and then plus his character that he played in that movie. He's Thunder Lips, but everybody, that's Hulk Hogan. Nobody said, hey, did you see that wrestler Thunder Lips in Rocky? No, all they thought, you see Hulk Hogan was in Rocky. So, his aura, his persona, it was already way above anything else. So, I don't, me personally, listen, I don't like Hogan as a wrestler. After all the stuff came out about him afterwards, I don't like him as a person. But I can't say I really don't like him because I don't really know him. But still, I still will not take away what he has done. And like he says, like he was a larger than life. He was, at one point, like he was the spearhead of wrestling.
Absolutely.
So
I was just not watching that.
Stupid. His brother cannot let it go away.
I was just not watching that.
He's not going out on that L. He's not. You can't have it. It's all right.
I'm not gonna put over someone that's a racist.
I respect it.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't like the guy either, but I mean, you can't take. Listen, that's just the same thing we were talking earlier. I think somebody told me we had a conversation briefly about R. Kelly, and he was like, "Can we talk about R. Kelly in here?" All right,
That was me.
all right, that was you. So I guess we're going to talk about it.
Oh my God,
R. Kelly. Listen, the man is sick. He's a pedophile. He's in jail riding, which he should be. But you cannot discredit that man. His music is fucking banging, and I don't care what he did to whoever and whatever. I still rock his music. I'm not.
I'll
I'm
rock
not
his
with
music.
that
They should
cancel
take away
shit.
the Grammys if he won any.
Listen. Here's my thing on that.
Discredit him.
Listen, you can't take away something they've already given him. He earned that already. He earned a Grammy already. So it don't matter what you gave me that. Give me my Grammy back. Well, number one, come get it, bitch. Anyway, but I'm saying you give me something anyway.
But realistically, they already got it.
Yeah, you can take it.
They already got it.
But he still won a Grammy. No matter what, they can't take that from him. You can say, yeah, he won it, but we took him back. No, he still won the fucking Grammy.
Okay.
So who gives take it or whatever? Who gives a damn? But the thing is, the man makes good fucking music. So I can separate the art from the person. As a person, he is sick. He needs help. He's where he's supposed to be. 100% agree with that. But I'm not gonna knock his music. I still bump. He's in my playlist. I still hit bump and grind in a rotation. That's just me.
Hulk Hogan matches aren't in the rotation.
What the fuck? Are you alright?
He was comparing. He said,
Didn't we just all sit here and say Macho Man was the better in-ring performer?
Yeah.
But he was saying that he was comparing it to R. Kelly. Said R. Kelly's still in rotation.
You can't take away the Hulkster. He's a icon in wrestling.
You can't take away.
He is one of the most recognizable people ever.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Racist or not. Like I said, I can't separate the art from the person. That's what I'm saying. And you was like, he's a racist piece of shit. But that don't take away the fact that he still was an icon. He's two of the most recognizable with three. You got actually four. Two of the most recognizable people, no matter where you're going. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
No matter what as far as wrestling, no matter what it is, and they are recognized in every sport, every culture, everything they do. People know who Ric Flair is. People know Hulk Hogan. Period.
Not disagreeing with you.
And now Hogan, racist as he is, as you want to be or whatever. That's him personally. I don't know him personally, so I don't give a damn. I don't have to interact with him. Don't care, don't like, or whatever. But that's the personal thing with him. Because hell, I don't know him, but I've interacted with him personally. Ric Flair. I'm not even going to put his stories out there, but I got some stories about Ric Flair that it is hilarious. It's not that I don't like him on it, but they are hilarious. So,
everybody got a Ric Flair story.
Yeah. So.
You acting like Rudy over there.
Who the fuck is Rudy? I keep hearing Rudy's name. We don't know who Rudy is. What? Yeah. Don't break the fourth wall like you always do. Hey. yeah. We So listen. All right. We're gonna do something we ain't done in a long time. All right. We got about 7 minutes. Okay. Let's do something that Cam's favorite game.
Oh, you make me think now.
Yeah. You need to think. It's word association. I want to hear it. Word association. All right. How that works, Jango, is that Cam's gonna give you a word and you say the first thing that comes to mind about it.
Okay.
Ready, Cam?
Yep. You ready? Who's first?
Oh, I guess it
All right.
got to be first.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Technician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's it. You're not gonna elaborate.
No.
You said it was one. Oh, you said it was one word.
No, I said he says when he gives you a word, you say the first thing that comes to mind. But I get it. Technician. You just suck at this game, but all right.
I didn't know I was supposed to have like a description of him. Like, am I supposed to lay out his history or like if I like him or not?
You go on a lot of dates.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
They don't ask me about goddamn Bret Hart.
I bet they ask you
hold on. Does a girl look at you and be like, Bret the Hitman Hart?
I mean, but
Did that ever happen to you?
Hey, but if she did, I would like to think that I can give her a conversation about it, not just technician.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a conversation. You said it was a word recognition game. Like, you say the word, you give me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Moving right along. What is
oh my God, you even don't play your own game, bro. How are you going to tell me I'm wrong?
Because you are.
You don't come on. I don't come on your
show. Hey, listen. Stop the privilege stuff, all right? Stop it. That don't fly here this time. Stop it.
You be a victim.
Stop it.
You be a bully and a victim.
Stop it, Karen. Stop it. It don't work here. Cam, give Sephiroth one.
Give Rudy one.
Sephiroth. Cam has your word.
Sephiroth like he need a day off. He like he about to spend his day off doing day off shit like sleeping. His word would have been facade, and I can imagine what he would have said.
He would have said one word.
I mean,
like the point of the
only
game.
Right, it's only right. We got 4 minutes. He always fucks up the last 10 minutes of the damn show anyway. I'm gonna give him his word. Sephiroth, your word.
What? Oh yeah, don't do that again. That's crazy as hell. You crazy as hell for that. There you go.
Man don't even have his headphones on. He clocked out a long time ago.
Word association.
He clocked out a long time ago. What? Anyway, so
Oh
this
shit!
has been
Fucking Roderick's still here.
ladies and gentlemen, another episode of this Asylum. I want to thank our guest, Chief Jango. You know, hope to get you back in here, Chief.
Yes, sir. Make me a regular.
Yep.
Make me a regular. Get me a little chair.
Yeah, he want to be a regular. Quest. He said he want to be a regular.
Get me another headset.
Get him another headset.
Or I'll take your spot, Quest, if you want to go home.
He take his spot, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, till next week, we're out.
Hey.